Brand new Fox polls show Judge Roy Moore may be in trouble in that Senate race in Alabama following the sexual harassment accusations against him. The Republican Senate candidate is down 8 percentage points to Democrat Dem Jones in our latest poll out tonight. Senate Republicans are said to be looking at options for keeping the nominee from running for the seat. Correspondent Jonathan Serrie has the latest on the allegations against Roy Moore and the political fallout from Birmingham.
This is an effort by Mitch McConnell and his cronies to steal this election.
Republican Roy Moore continues his bid for Senate, despite calls from his national party to step aside. On Twitter, a defiant Moore writes, "Dear Mitch McConnell, bring it on." Politico reports the Senate Majority Leader has been exploring the legal feasibility of triggering a completely new special election by asking current Senator Luther Strange to resign. But Alabama Secretary of State John Merrill says the plan wouldn't work.
At this time, Governor Ivey will not call a special election to interrupt the system that is already ongoing. We've already had a primary. We've already had a runoff.
The fact that national GOP leaders would even consider such drastic measures shows their divide with Republicans in Alabama, as allegations of sexual harassment continue to mount, including a Gadsden woman who tells AL.com Moore groped her buttocks while leaving his law office in 1991. He didn't pinch it, he grabbed it, Tina Johnson says in the article. Moore continues to deny any sexual impropriety.
Love, Roy Moore. DA.
Earlier this week, Gloria Allred pointed to a yearbook signature as evidence of contact between Moore and accuser Beverly Young Nelson. But a lawyer for the Moore campaign questions the authenticity of the signature and says DA were actually the initials of Moore's assistant, which appeared on a signature stamp on Nelson's 1999 divorce decree.
Release the yearbook so that we can determine, is it genuine or is it a fraud?
In an open letter to Sean Hannity, Moore says, "I adamantly deny the allegations of Lee Korfman and Beverly Nelson, did not date underage girls, and have taken steps to begin a civil action for defamation." Meanwhile, Democrat Dem Jones is trying to keep a distance from all the controversy surrounding his opponent.
We're staying in our lane. We're focusing on our issues. It's a problem that he's going to have to deal with.
A Fox News poll of likely Alabama voters shows 38% believe the allegations against Roy Moore are true. 37% do not. 25% unsure. Regardless of whether they believe the allegations, 54% of all voters and 75% of Republicans in the state believe Moore should stay in the race. And this afternoon, the Moore campaign abruptly ended a news conference in this hotel ballroom when reporters began asking questions about the allegations against the candidate. Meanwhile, the Alabama GOP Steering Committee has issued a statement affirming their support of Moore as the party's nominee. In that statement, State Party Chairman Terry Lathan says Alabamians will be the ultimate jury in this election, not the media or those from afar. Brett?
Amazing story. We'll continue to follow it. Jonathan, thank you.